Ever wondered about the truths behind the common misconceptions about cougars? Well, you're about to find out. In our journey today, we're going to unravel some of the most widespread myths about these enigmatic felines. From their supposed appetite for humans to their alleged inability to climb trees, and even the debate about their native habitat. But let's not spill all the beans just yet, we're just getting started. So hold on tight as we debunk some of the most popular myths about these magnificent creatures. Myth number 1, cougars are man-eaters. Now isn't that a chilling thought? This pervasive myth has been around for centuries, fueled by fear and folklore. It paints a terrifying image of these majestic creatures, doesn't it? But let's set the record straight. In reality, cougars, like most wild animals, have an inherent fear of humans. They avoid us whenever possible, sticking to their natural diet of deer and smaller mammals. In fact, the likelihood of a cougar attacking a human is extremely low. Each year, bees, dogs, and even cows cause more fatalities than cougars. It's also essential to remember that the instances of cougars attacking humans often stem from situations where the animal feels threatened or cornered. So if you ever encounter a cougar in the wild, give it space and respect its territory. So contrary to popular belief, you're not on a cougar's menu. Myth number 2, cougars can't climb trees. Now isn't that a curious thought? You might be wondering why such a misconception exists. Well, it's likely because of their size. Weighing up to 200 pounds and reaching lengths of 8 feet, it's easy to assume that these big cats are simply too large and heavy to hoist themselves up a tree. But guess what? You'd be barking up the wrong tree with that assumption. In reality, cougars are not just good at climbing trees, they're exceptional. Their powerful hind legs propel them upwards, and their retractable claws provide a strong grip, making them agile climbers. They often use trees as a vantage point for hunting, a safe spot for resting, or even a place to stash their kills away from other predators. So the next time you see a big cat in a tree, don't rule out it could be a cougar. Myth number 3, cougars are not native to North America. Now this is a common misconception that has been floating around for quite some time. It's easy to see why some might believe this myth. After all, cougars are elusive, secretive creatures rarely seen by the human eye. They seem more like the stuff of legends than a part of our own backyard wildlife. But here's the twist, cougars are actually native to North America. In fact, they have the largest range of any wild terrestrial mammal in the Western Hemisphere. From the snowy peaks of the Canadian Rockies, through the sprawling forests of the United States, down to the southernmost tip of the Andes in South America, these magnificent creatures have roamed the lands long before us. So, contrary to popular belief, these majestic cats are not foreign invaders, but rightful inhabitants of this continent. So yes, cougars are as American as apple pie. Now that we've debunked these myths, let's recap what we've learned about cougars. First and foremost, cougars are not man-eaters. While they are apex predators with a carnivorous diet, humans do not feature on their menu. They typically feed on deer, elk, and smaller mammals. Fear not, your picnic in the woods is safe. Secondly, contrary to popular belief, cougars are fantastic climbers. They're equipped with strong muscular bodies and sharp retractable claws, making them agile climbers. In fact, they often use trees as vantage points for hunting or to escape from danger. Lastly, we dismissed the myth that cougars are not native to North America. These majestic beasts have always been a part of the North American wilderness. They roam from the Canadian Yukon to the southern Andes of South America, making them the most widespread of any large wild terrestrial mammal in the Western Hemisphere. Through debunking these misconceptions, we've aimed to shed light on the true nature of cougars. It's crucial to understand and respect these creatures, their behaviors, and their habitats. They play a vital role in maintaining the balance of our ecosystems. In a world where misinformation spreads rapidly, it's our responsibility to ensure we're educated about the wildlife we share our planet with. As we've seen today, the reality of these animals is often far more fascinating than the myths that surround them. Remember, the more we know about these beautiful creatures, the better we can coexist. Thanks for joining us on this myth-busting journey about cougars.